Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us for this important session. Today, we'll delve into the ICH Q3E Guideline on extractables and leachables, a significant advancement toward harmonizing global quality and safety standards for pharmaceutical products, especially those involving complex delivery systems. Our focus will be on understanding the rationale, scope, milestones, and strategic direction of this guideline. Let's begin by understanding the foundation. The ICH Q3 initiative aims to establish a globally harmonized guideline for the assessment and control of extractables and leachables, often referred to as ENL. This is especially critical in chemical, biological, and biotechnological medicines, and notably in combination drug-device products. However, it's important to note that it does not apply to standalone medical devices. Given the variety of global expectations, Q3E is a much-needed framework to bring clarity and consistency. Before we dive deeper, let's clarify what we mean by extractables and leachables. Extractables are chemical substances that can be drawn out from packaging or manufacturing components under exaggerated or forced conditions. They represent a worst-case scenario. Leachables, on the other hand, are the actual substances that end up in the drug product during its shelf life or administration. These may migrate from container closure systems, tubing, stoppers, or drug delivery devices. Understanding this distinction is fundamental to risk assessment and product safety. Despite the increasing complexity of drug delivery systems, there has been no harmonized international guidance on how to assess and control ENL. This has led to regulatory delays, misaligned expectations, and inefficiencies. For instance, agencies like the FDA and EMA have different levels of scrutiny and methodologies. Without a unified approach, companies and regulators face uncertainty, which ultimately delays access to medicines for patients. Q3E is built on core principles that reflect modern pharmaceutical development. It promotes a science and risk-based approach, where the safety and control strategy is tailored to the dosage form, route of administration, and patient exposure. The guideline also aims to define harmonized thresholds for reporting and qualification of leachables. Importantly, it integrates life cycle management to cover changes even after product approval, a crucial need for long-term quality assurance. Another strength of Q3E is its integration with existing ICH impurity guidelines, such as Q3A to Q3D and M7. It borrows key principles like threshold of toxicological concern, TTC, from M7 to evaluate the safety relevance of detected substances. And good news for regulatory affairs professionals, the guideline doesn't introduce new CTD or ECTD modules. Instead, it provides clarity on how E and L-related data should be documented within the existing structure. Let's walk through the timeline. This initiative began in 2019 with the business and concept papers endorsed by mid-2020. By 2023, significant steps like project funding and expert contracts were secured. Drafting of training content began in 2024. Key upcoming milestones include public consultation, March 2025, Step 1 and 2 endorsement by June 2025, and final adoption by June 2027. This is a well-structured roadmap to ensure stakeholder engagement and quality review at every phase. A cornerstone of the Q3E effort is the Threshold Project. This initiative focuses on generating scientifically robust permitted daily exposures, PDEs, for substances of concern. The process includes internal and external peer review, real-time distribution analysis, and drafting of scientific manuscripts on databases and QD value derivation. These outputs will form the quantitative backbone for the safety assessments in the guideline. From June 2024 to May 2025, a parallel effort is underway to integrate all findings into a technical document that aligns with the ICH format. This document will unify inputs from the Threshold Project and will include clear strategies to harmonize safety assessment, control limits, and justification processes. It's being developed with a view to not only solve present challenges, but also remain adaptable to future innovations. A guideline is only as effective as its implementation. To that end, ICH is planning extensive stakeholder engagement, including presentations at global scientific forums, development of formal training modules, and use case-driven case studies. These will help agencies and companies adopt the guideline effectively and consistently across regions. Once implemented, Q3E is expected to yield broad benefits. Regulatory authorities will gain a clear and aligned framework for ENL evaluation. Pharmaceutical companies will benefit from reduced delays and consistent expectations. Patients will gain faster access to safe therapies. And pharmacopoeias will be encouraged to harmonize regional standards into a single international benchmark. To summarize, ICH Q3E addresses a critical gap in global pharmaceutical regulation. By creating a unified framework for managing extractables and leachables, it ensures safer products, more efficient development timelines, and better alignment between industry and regulators. The success of this initiative depends on collaboration, and that starts with informed professionals like you. Thank you, and you can get the reference documents in description.